Hey family, on November 20th through December 1st, 2022, we will have the all-inclusive Kenya trip. Now, a lot of times people have said, hey, Phil, when's the next trip we'd like to go? I want to see Africa for myself, but this is the time to go. Everything will be taken care of. All excursions are paid. You can do monthly payments. You know, they'll have safari and a 6-city tour. You will see Charlie Island, which is something that we did not see last time on the tour. This tour will be 12 days instead of 7 days. So make sure to secure your place on the trip by going to www.wbsvs.com, make your deposit, and then you can start making your payments, and we'll see you in Kenya.
Burkina Faso's ex-president Compaoré has been handed a life sentence along with others, and we're very happy about that. This person was Thomas Sankara's best friend, and you guys, he turned on him and he killed him because the Western world promised him power, because he was a puppet. He killed Thomas Sankara, fam. Like, Thomas Sankara is the epitome of a good leader, a young leader. He was in his 30s and he wanted to do all he can for Burkina Faso, and in his short term he really did that, and people until this day really celebrate him and see him as a hero, and he was a hero. He didn't care for fame, he didn't care for money, he didn't care for the corruption money the Western world wanted to give him. Hence, they wanted to remove him from power, and they used his own best friend. Compaoré was his best friend. These guys were friends from at a very young age, and once Thomas Sankara took power and he started running Burkina Faso, and he started turning Burkina Faso's path into a better path. You know, the Western world did not like it, and he was not a yes man. You know what that means for them? That means they don't get their way. That means the country will grow, and stop allowing them to corrupt their people, to take advantage of their natural resources. So they worked with Compaoré to remove Thomas Sankara. Very, very sad story. But at least now his family members and people all around the world that love him and appreciate him as a good leader can get some kind of justice. But this should not end here. This is not the end goal, because he did not do it alone. This ex-president didn't do it alone. He had help. He had someone pushing him and giving him resources and giving him direction. So we need to dig deeper. I don't want this to end at, okay, Compaoré is arrested, he gets life sentence in prison, and that's it. No, I want it to be investigated. I want the people at the back end that worked out this plan to remove this revolutionary leader out of power. So I understand, you know, the CIA and the people that are in huge roles in those government institutions will not take the fall for it. But we know for sure the little guys, the ones that were taking orders to go take to Compaoré, they can be thrown under the bus. So we need to make an example out of them, at least, you know. Ideally, it's the main guys that you want to arrest and you want to make sure that they pay. But in our reality, in current days, that's really close to impossible. So we would love it if ex-president Compaoré is given a platform where he whistleblows basically and tells us which country, which nation, which person from that nation and that organization made the request for Thomas Sankara to be killed. But lastly, I want to show you what Thomas Sankara's widow feels about this verdict.
Applause erupted in the courtroom as the long-awaited verdict was read out on Wednesday. Widow of Thomas Sankara was present during the ruling. I think that the Burkinabé people and public opinion now know who President Thomas Sankara was, who the individual was, who the politician was, and what he wanted, what those who assassinated him wanted. In any case, I am relieved because we know who he is. He had been called everything in speeches and all of that. Now we know that he was a man of integrity. Yes, justice has been done for the people because it's been 34 years of struggle. It's been 34 years that the Burkinabé people have been fighting against impunity, and with this case, I think that it is great victory.
Thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.